Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum, buenos dias, Kesami Lakutare. I hope you guys are doing great today. I came to a thought that passed through my mind. I was actually thinking about a couple of things like always, and my mind came the thought of things that I have seen and I have experienced. You know, like the majority of the things that I speak about here, you guys know that I experience it or have experienced it, or I have heard or seen or read. One of the problems with the spiritual world, you know, and I'm meaning us as spiritual beings, is we of those that believe in spirituality, sometimes we have this misconception, or we have this thought that everything that happens to us is because somebody is wishing us wrong. My neighbor is doing some type of witchcraft on me. My ex-husband, or my sister or sister-in-law, or one of my brothers and sisters from the Munanta doesn't get along with me, and now I feel a pain in my side. Or I woke up this morning and my toe from my foot hurts. Or today I had an accident, a vehicle accident. Or my lights got turned off today from my house. You know, these type of issues, these type of things that happen in life, and we are crediting it all to some type of witchcraft, some type of voodoo, some type of, you know, hoodoo, or some, whatever you want to call it, some type of negativity that somebody's doing to us, or to one of us, you know, to me, whatever, you know. And I have met a lot of people this way. I have met even brothers from my own Munanso that to the elder, all the time they have a problem. All the time. There's not a month that goes by that something doesn't happen, or they complaining about something, and it has to do something with spiritual works. Somebody's doing spiritual works. And I'm going to tell you guys that this is not the case all the time. This is not the case all the time. There are natural courses of life that we are going to live and are going to have to survive and live through them. This is just life. This is being here in this part, in this side. Okay? We cannot think that every time something doesn't work out for us, it's because there's some negativity, or there's something or someone doing something to us to prevent us from us reaching the goal or whatever we want. Sometimes things are just not meant to be. You know? Sometimes when you look and look and look and you don't find, you might want to think and be like, let me stop looking and let me see within time, when this cycle goes over, I might find someone, or it might come to me what I'm looking for. You know? And we have to be very careful when we think about this situation of every time something works out that's not to our favor, it has to do with something with witchcraft, because it starts messing with your mind. You know, and you don't want to do that, because if you let it get to that point, then you might start suffering from mental problems if you're not already. You know, they say that, well, it has been said clinically that a person that has real bad mental issues, very, like we say, the most exhausted of to crossing that line to being super crazy, right, with real mental issues, and a person that's a genius, it's a fine line between both of them. If he's a little too more over this way, he becomes ridiculously crazy. If he's a little bit over that way, he's not that smart. He's not a genius. It's like there's a thin line between a genius and a very, very mental critical person. That's what they say. So we gotta be very careful on, thinking this way. And at the same time, if you are that type of person that has always this issue and always have this mind thought or this thing that if I don't do this, if I don't do that, this is not gonna work out for me, or this didn't work out for me because of this, because of that, because of this person, because of that person. No. You have to watch out, and you have to start thinking and reevaluating why and what was the reason why you felt this way. Maybe you lift something heavy a day or two ago and you didn't feel no pain until a couple of days went by and stuff started hurting you. Maybe you're not sleeping too good. You're waking up a lot at night, and during the day you're getting headaches. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you don't have the proper nutrients in your body that you need, and and it's causing you certain effects and certain issues in certain places. These are things that we got to think about and be mindful, and just don't put everything on the tradition. Everything has to be constantly. We constantly got to be doing something enable for us to function as humans. This is not the case. Remember, there's people out there that don't follow any traditions. They might have something that they do that is almost like a tradition to them or a religion, but they don't call it that. They don't put everything on to whatever they follow and say because of this, because of that. Just a quick thought. Things that I seen in Munanzos of God children, always coming with issues. Constantly issues. This is not normal. For you to constantly have issues is not a normal thing. And if the issue was found, meaning that your godparents, your godfather, your yaya found out that there was an issue, and you did do the necessary or take the necessary precautions to fix the issue or better the issue, then that issue should be dissipating slowly, if not immediately. So you have to think, if you are the one that's bringing that here to your brain, if you are the one that's not thinking properly, that you might have an issue. You might have anxiety. You might be a little schizophrenic, have schizophrenia, and you don't know. You might be of those, that need to have everything straight. That's a name for it. I forget the name for it, but I have a son, well, two of them, they are like that. They open the refrigerator, they pour something, they close it, and when they're walking away from it, going up the steps, they come right back down the steps to make sure they closed it. It's a name for it. I forget it right now. What's the name? What do they call that? But these are things that we have to work on. You understand? As people, we all have our issues. All of us. And this time in life, stress is out here galore. We all have problems of different magnitudes, some smaller, some bigger, some in between, some amount to disastrous things, or future or things that happen in the past that we are working or have worked to straighten our lives and be in a better place and have a better stand, a foot to stand on. You know, so these are all things that happen to us in life, and these are things that we're going to go through. And nothing, guys. I just figure I'd talk a little bit about these situations. Brothers and sisters, everything that happens to you doesn't have to do with somebody doing belongo to you, or worshiping, or hoping you, don't progress, or hoping you bad, wishing you bad and all that. Sometimes it's things that we ourselves are doing that is not proper, is not correct, and sometimes we ourselves have to fix within ourselves the things that we are doing incorrectly, and in order to better our life. Those who believe in a higher power, I'm going to give you this before I leave. Those who believe in a higher power, whether you call them Allah, God, Elohim, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yeshua, or whatever, Christ, Jesus, whatever. Those of you who believe in a higher power, right? People say God gave us this life, right? God gave us this spirit. Let's say that higher power, whatever name it is, gave us this spirit and gave us the opportunity to come here to this earth, right? For whatever reason it was, okay? He gave you a mind, right, and a brain. He gave you everything that you have, all your faculties, how to speak, how to smell, how to eat, all your organs, everything. You go to school and you get an education, and you work hard on getting that education and passing those grades and everything. Ask yourself, is that God that helped you pass those exams? Or is it the work that you did, the hard work that you did to study, reading, staying up late at night, falling asleep on the book? Was that God that did that for you? Or was it you, your effort? Yeah, you can say the higher power gave you who you are right now. Your body, your organs, and everything, all your faculties, and put you on this earth. But the work that you do is you. I'm working doing deliveries right now, right? To provide. God is not doing it. Did he give me the faculties? Or did that being that we don't know really who it is, or we don't even have a gender for it? All we know, it's something that we cannot explain, that we cannot fathom. Really, we can't fathom. We can't explain it. Really, we can't. But it's me. I'm the one working. I'm the one providing. I'm the one driving this car right now to get to the places. God is not doing it. So these are things we just got to look at and be mindful. That's all. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Just talking here, a little there. Little here and a little there for you, with you guys. Have a great day. Any comments or questions, email me. W3QIN at 1973gmail.com. W3QIN 1973 at gmail.com. Any video suggestions that you want me to speak about, and if I'm able to speak about that matter, that situation, anything, it could be about anything. I like to stick with stuff that have to do with the tradition, which is malongo, palo. So that's where I really want to stay at. But other than that, have a great day, guys.